The dryer is on. My grandma's home. Bless you. Wow, my nose never itches and then the camera turns on and then my nose is like, it's my time to shine. So anyway, things are happening in the house. I'm hoping that my audio setup will help with that, but honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to use it because I'm very stressed out about it. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, but it's just, I want the quality of my videos to be good. And so, you know, let's just have that heart-to-heart moment right now. So anyway, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining me. This is an update on the kind of mini pan project that I've had going on. It's basically a collection of items that I've had that I've just been working on. Most of them are gimmies, things that were basically so close to being finished, it should be impossible for me to not finish them unless I was just actively sabotaging myself. So let's just go one by one, updating. The first item I have is the Urban Decay lipstick. It's sheer. The color is Ex-Girlfriend. I bought this on Samantha Ravindell's recommendation. And the nub is gone. It's basically flat. There's like a little bit of a dent in it. I'm having the same problem with this that I'm having with the next one. The MAC Viva Glam lipstick 5. This you can't even see because that's how deep it is. With the Urban Decay lipstick and with this, I just don't think about getting a lip brush to put these on. So with the little nubbin that was left on here when I showed this, when I introduced the project, I had no issue just like wearing it down. Now it's gotten to the point where I need a lip brush. I've needed a lip brush with this, and I've actually made, in my opinion, I've like reached for it a couple times and I've used it, but I don't like it. The problem with this project is like using the last dregs, scraping the bottom of the barrel is not fun. Using a brand new product, the thing that's awesome about it is the packaging is perfect. Like, it's just meant to pump and pump, or like there's so much to go. But with these like using the very last bits of something, that's my face just I don't know if any of that makes sense. It's just not it's not cosmetically elegant to use the last, like, it doesn't feel like, okay, so these are all the things that I need to do to use, these are all the things that I need to do to use this up. So I first need to find a lip brush. Find this brush. Then I have to carry these two together. Best friends, you know. But then I have to open this up, twist all the way up, dip into this, and put it on. And if I leave this on my desk, fine. The problem is remembering. If I take this with me, I don't know why I would take it with me, but if I do, I have to do this somewhere that's not at my vanity. And then stick this back into my purse. No. And then if I were to like dip my pinky in there, and it's not to say that I never apply makeup with my fingers, because I actually do quite a bit. Like, it's not something that bothers me. I generally would do it like at a sink. So I like wash my hands, reapply with my fingers, and then I would either wash my hands again, which adds to the fact that my wrists are overwashed and they're about to blow off into the dust. Or I like put it on my cheeks and then wipe off my hands when I'm drying my hands off. I mean, honestly, if I use a lip balm, sometimes I like rub that like thick occlusive onto my wrists because it needs it, honestly. Ew. I only say that about myself. Like, if you have dry wrists, I'm sending you hydration and moisturizer telepathically. But unfortunately for myself, anyway. So hopefully I'll remember to finish these up. They just keep staring at me. And with this one, the color, I'm not going to swatch it for you just because I'm too lazy right now, which, you know, whatever. Beautiful sheer lipstick. I think it's discontinued too, so honestly it would be of no use to you. But besides that, with the MAC Viva Glam, I'm worried that if I use it up, then it'll be gone, it'll be done, and then I've had this for such a long time, I don't want the memory of it to go away. So, personal issues that I have. But moving on. Maybelline Matte and Poreless 110. I think I used this once. I think I actually might have used it in the I think I might have been wearing it in the video. I can't remember. It's very difficult to get the last bit out. And I'm holding on to this for another project that I'm working on. So I think that actually this is effectively like going back into my collection for that, like being set aside for that project. I don't know that it's scheduled for a project. It's not going to be panned. At least not in this particular project. So in another project it will be used. It is much nicer than I remember. Like, I already have a high opinion of this product, and when I used it again, I was like, ooh, I would repurchase this. I have so many foundations right now that I'm reminding myself that I don't need to buy another foundation, even though I do really like this one. It's a mainstay. I don't think it's going anywhere, or at least I hope it's not going anywhere, so I'll pick it up at the store the next time that I need foundation, but right now I'm not going to repurchase it. Mugler Angel Nova. It's gone. No more in the travel size. I was so scared to use it up after the video, because I was worried that I was going to forget what it smelled like between finishing it up and ordering the full size. Since I was so scared to use it, I was using the Burberry Her. It still did not quench the hunger I had for the Mugler Angel Nova. So I bought the full size. So this one's panned. This is the big sibling. When I got this, I was so excited. My heart, it was such a moment. The first couple of sprays of this, I was sick to my stomach. I thought I had gotten the wrong thing. Turns out, or at least my hypothesis about what had happened, was that the little bit that was filled, the little bit that was in the, what's it called? the feeder tube, the little tube for the atomizer, the bit of perfume that was left in there had maybe been exposed to some air from the Volturi. I found out all of this from an article that I'll link below. And I'm guessing that it was like exposed to like a tiny bit of air. The top notes were non-existent. So when I sprayed it, I was like, this isn't the juicy, fruity deliciousness that I knew. But after the first few sprays, which I'm guessing like the little bit that was like kind of stuck in there, after that was gone, it was back to its normal self. I was describing this to my dad. It's like a juicy fruit plate in the woods. Like, just the most inviting, overwhelming like plate of lychees and raspberries surrounded by like rose bushes in the woods. That's my description. So I'm really glad that I have the big size, so I'll be working on this. I think that this is going to be my signature scent for this time in my life. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm excited to keep using it. The same situation had happened with Estee Lauder Knowing. I got this a few months ago, and the first couple of sprays, it was a mistake. I was like, I had bought this with like sight unseen without smelling it at all. Only having read the description of the notes. So when I first sprayed this, I was like, this is not at all what I had signed up for. But after the first few sprays, it like smelled significantly better. I got the top notes rather than just the base notes, and it's great. Good stuff. The next product I have is the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in Atta Girl. This is effectively panned to me. It only had a handful of uses left. It's nearly impossible to get any more out. It's just like scraping the sides. I considered removing the stopper for a moment, but every time I've done that to a lip gloss, even though it's like at the very bottom, it just like the packaging gets sticky. I'd have to like do some serious cleaning and like use up paper to do that, and I don't think anything else is coming out. But if you would like me to remove the stopper on camera or something, let me know. I'll consider it. And I think that's discontinued, so I can't repurchase it. Cargo Cosmetics Umbria. There's little to no progress on this because the applicator irritates me. It just annoys the trash out of me. It's so flimsy. The color's cute. I think I just need to throw this in my purse to use it up. Hopefully that will get me to the finish line with this. Yeah, not very much progress to be had on this, but soon. Essence Build a Brow. Essence Make Me Brow and Blondy Brows. It was a mistake to add this to this pan project because I'm working on a bunch of clear brow gels and I don't want to skew the results. So this is going back into my collection. I can admit it was my fault, my bad. Might have raised your hopes in panning this, but this is just going to stick around a little bit longer. So, the E.l.f. Cosmetics Lip Stain in Nude Nectar. This one won't quit. Every time I think it has stained my lips for the last time, it comes again full force. I'm hoping with fall that this color will make a return in the trends of my heart. But so far, I haven't made that much progress on it. We'll see. I'm hoping to have this done by the end of the year. It's been around a minute. So, the Glossier Clear Lip Gloss. A handful of times I've used it. I feel pretty confident about this. The formula will move around enough in the tube that I feel like I can fully get it all out. One of the things that stops me from using this more is that I feel that I need a mirror to apply it. If I don't have a mirror, my overzealous application methods will get it on my upper lip, and I don't need to highlight any of the little milk mustache I got going on any more than it already does. So I appreciate it, but I just need to keep a little mirror with me to use this. And by keep a mirror, it's like, oh, I'm not at my desk. So, the e.l.f. Cosmetics Jelly Pop Dew Primer. This is another one that's effectively done. Looking at this, okay, maybe you can see it better here. This is an air bubble. I used this twice. The first time it was like, its last gasp. The second time the pump said, just a tiny bit and then no more. For a split second, I considered cutting this open, and then I came to my senses because the formula is so sticky. Cutting this open would be a horrible idea. No. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna try to see if I can like squeeze just a tiny little bit, like squeeze the life out of this. But this is done. Gone. Bye. Going to heaven. I should watch that video from Jackie Aina again. So good. Next. Another one that has been completely done is the Bambi Eye Mascara from Loreal. It's in the brown shade. I've even tried putting my little lashes against the stem of the tube. This has just gotten, there's basically no product that comes off when I sweep the wand against my lashes, and what it is like left around is so dry and thick. It's not coming off. So yeah, this one's done. Glad to have that one in the books. Now last but not least, the Smashbox Primerizer. I feel like I've made quite a bit of, I feel like I've made quite a bit of progress on this. It's basically at its very end. I like it. I don't think I'm repurchasing it, but I've enjoyed my time with it, and I'm hoping that the next update, this will be gone. So I'm excited for my time with it to come to a close. Before I leave you, let's talk about how much has finished and what you'll see again and what's going back into my collection. So I've got 4 products completed. Congratulations to me. It was so difficult. Now, what you'll be seeing again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 products you'll see again. Hopefully that will be the last time you see them. And then 2 products that will be going back into my collection. So you won't see these again, but hopefully another time they shall join us. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment about what you're excited to see next, what you're currently panning. And again, if you have any tips for applying makeup without a mirror, leave it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.